Welcome to Minleon's RGB Effects Controller Instruction Manual. Tutorial number 5 of a 5-part series, Multiple Controllers. Table of Contents. Linking multiple effects controllers. Enabling slave mode. Synchronizing SD cards. DMX mode. Built-in software updates. Questions and resources. Linking effects controllers. Multiple effects controllers can be linked together to control larger lighting displays. 3 data distribution box ports are available. Port 4 and 5 on the effects controller are wired together internally. Port 4 can be used as an additional data distribution box output port or for chaining multiple effects controllers. When chaining effects controllers, a cable is run from port 4 on one effects controller to port 5 on the next effects controller. Enabling slave mode. When effects controllers are linked together, the first effects controller on the chain is the master, and all other effects controllers are slaves. The slaves must be configured to be slaves by going to the main menu item Slave Mode and setting it to Enabled. When built-in effects are selected on the master, the slaves will also run the same effect. The built-in effects will run on the slaves subject to their individually editable settings for the effect. If you manually change effect settings on one EC, you must manually change the effect settings in all ECs if you desire the same effect throughout your display. But this also allows for a more customized light show. When effects controllers are linked and using only the built-in effects, the hardware configuration of each effects controller can be different. Synchronizing SD memory cards. When effects controllers are linked together, and you plan on using the SD cards for effects, then each effects controller must have an SD card installed that has matching file names for the show you intend to display. The master effects controller will control the slaves to output the show in synchronization. Slave mode, or DMX mode. When the effects controller is put in slave mode, it reads DMX compatible commands from port 4 or 5. Normally, one effects controller is the master and the rest are slaves. However, you can also set all your effects controllers to be slaves and control them with an external DMX controller. The external controller can play files from the SD cards, set intensity for fading in and out, and keep synchronization. SD card flash update. With effects controller version 1.36 and higher, when new software is available for the effects controller, it is placed on an SD card and put into the controller. The SD card menu item will indicate there is an update available and ask if you want to install it. Questions? Please email minleonusa@live.com and reference this presentation. We encourage you to view these related tutorials: accessory guide, software guide, light design wire management, safety and troubleshooting guide, and the warranty and product specs guide. Thank you for your interest in Minleon RGBs.